It all began in New York City when the very first credit card was introduced back in 1949. Diners Club was the credit card, and it was only accepted at restaurants. An unmistakable rise in spending on dinner tabs ensued, and it was game on. People have been paying unusual attention to food ever since. Of course, there's nothing wrong with having food curiosities. Zeb's gripe is that every decent restaurant now charges $16 for a fucking hamburger.
And now, the man responsible for increasing mankind's collective IQ, Zebidiah Funkbutter.
If dining out at a dump that happens to serve good food, get it to go instead. The takeout containers are larger than the plated meal inside the restaurant. An added bonus is no need to tip. Between student, military, AAA, senior citizens, local discounts, etc., just ask. These books are filled with tons of 2-for-1 dining offers, plus other discounts and freebies. Do the math to see if it makes sense to purchase this annual book, then split the cost to alternate coupon picks. Popular with the blue hairs, these often cost 25% less than standard dining hours. Proper allocation of food is not an exact science, because both people and weather are inexact sciences. Hence, specials of the day can save you upwards of 40%. Tuesdays are likely to be the prime days for these specials. Dining in the bar lounge will predominantly be identical menu-wise, yet a 25% lesser cost will be attached due to the tremendous markup on liquor. As Zeb says, friend or foe, save me the dough. Coupons can be found at visitor centers, on backs of receipts, in mailers, and most significantly from online promotions. Get your free appetizer. It's always your birthday or anniversary, according to the Funkbutters. Most restaurants serve large portions nowadays, so when the baskets of complimentary artisan bread are included, you are generally completely full after finishing your one shared entree. If not happy with a meal, speak to the manager to get it waived off your bill, or get a voucher coupon for a free future meal. Do it. Zeb unveiled another hidden gem of a freebie at a waterfront restaurant where one Tuesday per year, a free New York steak dinner is offered. This unadvertised freebie is good for anyone with a birthday in the month of March. Zeb had his $30 steak dinner for the cost of his $2.75 soda, of course mixed with his liquid luck. Heartrending side note, Zeb's gal Ivana bragged, "Yay, finally my winter fat is gone," while Zeb brought her down a notch. Yep, now all you have are spring rolls. Savvy restaurateurs care deeply about the customer experience, so they utilize mystery diners to pose as customers. Sometimes pay is involved, but always the meal will be free of charge, rating the experience immediately after his meal, although sometimes his pickup lines go awry. Zeb is a man with much wisdom, yet marches to the beat of a very different drummer. Out on the town, Zeb and Ivana strolled past a swanky new restaurant, where she asked, "Did you smell that food? Incredible." Zeb, being the nice guy he is, thought, "What the heck, I'll treat her." So they strolled past it again. If interested in discovering 600 more methods to eat for free, this 193-page book will prove beneficial.
And now for the second half of Zebidiah Funkbutter's Dining Out Secrets.
The number one cause of death is too many birthdays. But not for Zebidiah, as he has 81 free birthday meal vouchers just for signing up for restaurants' e-clubs. Injun Joe say, sign up. Today's no-strings-attached main meal of the day was celebrated at Chili's. Zeb lunched on chicken fajitas, chicken enchiladas, Santa Fe chicken salad, and chicken tortilla soup. Dang, the only birthday option was a chicken dish. Zeb suspected foul play. You'd think Ivana would be grateful when Zeb took her to an elegantly casual oceanfront seafood restaurant. But it totally slipped his mind that his gal had once told him that it gives her the Hershey squirts and that the only seafood she will eat is saltwater taffy. They ate there anyway, with Zeb dining on an unbelievable Bahama penny and seared mahi-mahi dish, while Miss Humper settled for a dinner salad. Zeb remorselessly exclaimed, "You see, Ivana, I was actually being considerate, because those stretched out stretch pants don't need any more stretching." Speaking of bowel movements, for those who don't want to eat meat but would still like diarrhea, there are some nonprofit restaurants which embrace a pay-what-you-want pricing structure. Most of these restaurants have a hippie bent. The only one near Zeb had a restroom that smelled like a Malaysian outhouse. Situated adjacent to the train yard, some are concerned with cleanliness. 4 out of 5 people equate restroom cleanliness with kitchen cleanliness, but not Zeb. He ate there anyway, claiming it was worth it, as the dysentery shots only lasted half a day this time. Zeb enjoyed a complimentary 4-star steak and seafood dinner on the oceanfront by managing to learn about soft openings. Newly opening restaurant locations will usually have 2 dress rehearsals prior to its formal introduction for the general public. These soft openings allow the restaurant to fine-tune the dining experience in advance of its official launch. Identify them via food and restaurant blogs, as well as contacting similar regional chains that are in a growth stage. Where can you get a chef-prepared gourmet dinner of crispy-skinned grilled duck confit, cider-braised Brussels sprouts with bacon and apple, plus black truffle garlic mashed potatoes for $8? According to Zeb, thinking outside of the box allows you to seek alternative methods of food intake which may not contain historical precedents. Okay, good for you, Zeb, but the answer is culinary schools. These chef-supervised yet student-produced multi-course high-end meals need feedback from the public. Zebidiah finds it best to partake in these extremely low-cost Epicurean delights only as the students near graduation. Always keeping his antenna up, Zeb bought himself a lobster dinner. This was no ordinary lobster dinner. It was an $8 lobster dinner available only in the lounge of a certain beach area restaurant. They're loyal, long-term customers and is only held one Monday per month. Since it is such an incredibly generous deal, would you imagine that Zeb would attempt a further reduction in price? So Zeb flashes his fake military ID card and gets his monthly lobster dinner for only $6.80. Some people have skeletons in their closet. Zebidiah Funkbutter's got to have an entire graveyard. Zeb checked out the free section on Craigslist, garnering 2 kids' bikes. He then relisted them on Craigslist under the barter category, swapping the 2 bicycles with the manager of a restaurant for free dinners. He took Ivana, Clint Torres, and his wife Clee. But they all figured it might be an iffy restaurant when Zeb said to the waitress, "Okay, we have our appetizers. Can I see the menu, please?" She caustically responded, "The men I please has nothing to do with you.